how's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carlson here, and we're doing another couple of episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, this time moving into episode 11 and 12 of Season 6. So, yeah, not far off until we do conclude this season already. We'd normally be a way off, should I say, in terms of how close we are to concluding the season, but I know that this season has fewer episodes, but yeah, I'm really excited to continue this great season, as of course Charles was in a bit of a conflict, especially with Nicolaj's biological father showing up, and Amy of course was also in a bit of a conflict in regards to the situation regarding her well-esteemed brother. So yeah, but looking forward to getting into the first of these two episodes. Why don't we get into episode number 11 of season 6 for Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Let's go.
Boil, bullpen, bottle bowling. Beautiful.
Boil, bullpen, bottle, bowl. Okay. Bullseye. Yes.
No, don't need it.
Not even after the time your wife shot you?
Nope.
What about when you were held at gunpoint and had to write your own suicide note?
That was crazy. I forgot about that.
Or when you were falsely accused of bank robbery and went to prison?
Was that a big deal?
You joined a gang and tried to...
Was that a big deal?
Bitch, look, it sounds like these things affected you more than they affected me. Maybe you should go to therapy.
I think it's
Therapy's a
concerned
safe space to process his
for you,
emotions.
buddy.
I go twice.
Okay, it's just that you can be a bit judgmental.
What a stupid thing to say. Name one time
Wow.
when I've been judgmental.
Okay.
What a stupid thing to say. Oh, that's it. Mere seconds ago.
Sir, Jocelyn is not like us. She has feelings.
Huh. Are you positive this is the woman for you?
That is exactly the type of thing that I don't want you to say in front of her. Sorry, it's not gonna happen.
I understand you purchased 4 portions of rice.
But hear me out.
Yes.
We double
That's a
our
great
normal
idea.
sizes.
We'll eat the extra rice for breakfast.
All that. I'm being greedy.
I love you as well.
Hey, Sarge.
heart.
Package was delivered to my...
Food, 22 meals a day, one every 40 minutes.
What?
Not a big deal, okay? Just take the book. I promise I won't tell anyone.
Hey, Sarge, I heard you need some sex tips.
Except for the people I already told.
Here's the big one.
Why would you tell this guy?
Love for them.
Sorry, my partner doesn't believe in therapy.
Oh, that's fine. It's hard for some people.
That title, your sex tape.
Are you normally so cavalier
Yay.
around murder investigations?
Yes, we see
Wow.
a lot of darkness in our line of work, and humor is one of our coping mechanisms. It's
Exactly.
self-preservation through
I
disassociation.
guess.
It's something I've been working on with my therapist.
No, I am not. And before you say anything, I don't want to sleep with my mom either.
Now, why would you bring that up unprompted?
You
Oh
prompted.
my god.
there's a
Jake's
body over
fallen
here.
into the...
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
I mean,
thank
no,
God.
Death. I mean, I don't want to sleep with my mom, okay?
Yeah, you're falling into the trap.
this is-
So, boys, tell me, what are you doing this weekend?
Well, we're going to a sauce launch party at Wingslut's.
Sounds like a
The
neat
easiest
couple.
targets as
They're
well.
introducing a new dairy-based sauce called Cream Dream.
And everyone who comes gets a free bucket. You want to know what that's called?
Of course I do.
No, you don't.
Plus, on the ride over, he gave me a quickie.
A what?
A quick therapy session. We talked about so
For
much.
fuck's
Did you
sake,
know
don't
that I have
say
a
it like
tendency to be
that.
Unconsciously sexual?
Yes.
It's a real tough nut to bust.
You're doing it again.
Oh, okay. I think I hear it.
Think you hear it? Whatever, let's just
You
do this,
think?
okay? And why? I just want to check some things out for one more minute. Did you notice that?
Painting the bathroom of Jesus standing over a vent with his robe blown up like Marilyn Monroe?
No, Dr. Tate is the killer.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
can you help me put
you
up
could
these
worry
flyers
that this
around
is
the
Jake
office?
getting a bit OTT with how he is against therapy, but
to Sergeant Jeffords, who doesn't
we got a bad
need it.
vibe.
Could you tell Amy how good I am in bed? Because I'm a sex machine who... Oh, on speaker? Oh, hey, girls. How was school?
Oh
Why do
no!
you think Dr. Tate's
Oh
murderer
no no no
already
no
knew the
no!
bathroom was? Months of notes saying he was increasingly unstable.
First of all, people with mental illness are much more likely to be the victims than the perpetrators. I heard that on NPR when I was in the room while Amy was listening to NPR. And second, I bet Dr. Tate's notes are fake. I mean, you know what
That's
was in
it,
Dr.
and
Judd's
you
notes?
could
What?
paint
Stick figures
James
doing
as the
that.
bad person.
I don't know, but it was hot. All I'm saying is something feels suspicious to me by the bank.
Well, you're not going to go to Dr. Tate's office and search it behind my back, are you?
What, Charles? No, I wouldn't do that. You can trust me.
Okay, I trust you.
Good, you should.
Oh my
I do.
God,
Great,
so
because you
gullible.
can.
I feel good about it.
Good, you should.
I think it's the right choice.
You're making the right call by trusting me.
Not.
Sweet.
I mean, I love how Charles instinctively knew at first. Gullible, though, sadly.
The issue I want to talk about.
On the phone, you said you were concerned you might have multiple personality disorder.
Yeah, that too. Got boatloads of peeps living in my brain. No doubt. We should talk about it.
I can't believe it's taken so long for us to meet. That's not true.
Yeah, move along.
I don't get diarrhea on the plane. I get diarrhea in the airport.
Oh my God.
You?
Well, you don't have to sound so grossed out. I can see why you didn't want him meeting Jocelyn.
Excuse me?
This isn't Jocelyn. It's Sheena. She's a...
Hey, so you don't by any chance need any Molly, do you?
I'm a cop.
And scene. Now I am out of character, and I don't sell any drugs. I am leaving.
Tell you a full list of my old many personalities when I called you.
Oh no.
Yes, you did.
And
Oh, not the full list.
Not from England.
There's Jeffrey. You said he's Australian.
Crikey.
Hey, Sarge. Top players.
You really embarrass yourself.
Not a big deal. I guess I just don't care what other people think of me.
That's actually pretty inspiring.
Oh.
I wish I was more like that.
Yeah. Oh, if you'll excuse me.
Whoa. Hey. You're not going to wait for me to leave?
Like I said,
He doesn't give a
I
shit.
just don't care.
Oh, no. You know what, Satchel? Probably should
Go
come
with
here.
Jake.
Or ever, for that matter.
Garrett, I can only help you if you open up.
Andy Dufresne escaped through
goodness.
the tunnels of Shawshank Prison.
Oh, goodness.
He was my friend. I've got you now, you son of a bitch.
Hello, Paul. You really thought you could sneak around my office without me noticing, huh?
How'd you know I was in there?
Your shampoo left an odor. I could smell you.
Okay.
knew it.
Ish.
That's only happened twice.
It's happened before?
The Rothmans, nobody misses them.
You really are a terrible therapist.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Strong words for someone who is clearly scared to talk about his own issues.
I'm not scared.
Oh,
okay?
no,
For
he's-
example,
he's-
I had
he's
an issue with
trapping
texting
him
while
again.
driving, but I fixed it. Now I just don't look at my phone. Everything good in my life just went away.
Interesting. So you actually blame yourself for your parents' divorce?
No, I blame the therapy, which we only had to do because oh my God.
Yeah,
I
there
do
we
blame
go.
myself.
Oh, no, Jay.
The waterworks.
Jocelyn.
What? No, I'm Denise. Who's Jocelyn? Is Rosa cheating on me?
Oh.
Oh.
No, that was a joke. I'm sorry. I thought it would be funny. I am Jocelyn.
Wow, just I already love
That
her.
was actually very funny. I didn't know what was happening, and then I thought I knew what was happening.
Maybe you could get to know her better over Kevin's rice this weekend.
That would be great. You might want to save your girlfriend. She's talking to Hitchcock.
Damn it!
Oh, shit!
So I joke
Shit!
about my father so much to
Jocelyn,
avoid
get out of there!
processing all the pain.
Hey, what? How did he?
Told you I could text without looking at my phone.
Oh, my. Hey, he's got many
So
talents.
glad you got my message with the location. Pretty impressive, right?
No, actually, you just texted a bunch of crazy, weird, random letters. Maybe concerned so I tracked your phone. That is so great. And I know a guy who's really good. You will love having him inside of you.
No, can we stop?
What? Oh, come on, mister. Grow up. Get your mind out of the gutter, you perv.
That's it. Just defend yourself. Don't reanalyze what you've just said. Just pretend you were... Yeah. It works, doesn't it? It works. Oy. So, yeah. I mean, that was really, really great stuff. You know, especially when it came to, you know, just going into the whole therapy kind of situation as a whole. I mean, obviously with Jake, it's a sensitive subject. He has been putting this blame on therapists all of this time. Which, you know, kind of did help in some semblance with this episode because obviously Dr. Tate was shady. I did have a bit of a feeling because I thought, okay, well, you know, Jake has this this association with therapists, even though, you know, they tend to help most of the time. This is going to be a case where Jake is going to feel, as, you know, Holt would yell, vindication. So yeah, but it also did really, really well in terms of getting Jake to open up. So yeah, hey, get out of my bag, you. Get out my bag. So yeah, that's it. He's gonna like, you know, low-key feel that vindication there. But at the but it was really, really great that you know, Jake, like, he did fall into the trap, and it got him to reevaluate some stuff. So it's a bit weird, isn't it, when you consider that idea that the therapy session with the killer made a little bit of a breakthrough, I guess, because now Jake feels that he should probably see someone in regards to certain issues and all of that. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, when it came to the therapist, when he was posing as Garrett, when they were going through, you know, the multiple personality things, I thought that there would come a point where Jake would bring about Jake to stall more time, I guess, in regards to, you know, trying to wait for Dr. Tate to get out of his office. Because, you know, that's, like, I had a bit of a feeling that despite Jake's lack of trust in therapists, there would be a moment where there would be a bit of a breakthrough, and, you know, that he would need therapy. So, yeah. Which, you know, I am my own worst critic when it, well, I say my own worst critic, but I know around this time last year, you know, I was feeling the need to, you know, wanting to go to therapy because this, like, well, I say this time last year, it's January 2024 as of recording, so just for a point of reference. But yeah, I was going through a bit of a rough patch at the beginning of 2023, which was a great sign of things to come. But I had quite a few breakdowns between the beginning of January and the ending of February that were really, really constant. And yeah, and I kind of did put off the idea because I was scared to open up. You know, you're unloading, and that's always been a problem with me in general. Like, if it's, you know, sharing what's on my mind with my friends, I'm, you know, someone who tends to bottle up. And this is the ultimate bottle opener, I guess, you know, going to therapy and all of that. So, what are you doing? Oh, you want that. So, yeah, it was something that I said to myself was going to be a good idea, but I was also scared at the same time because, yeah, you know, I'm someone who does bottle up them feels, so yeah, but yeah, I mean, I am now in a better place than I was like this time 12 months ago, which is great. So yeah, but yeah, it was really, really great stuff. So yeah, like I said though, I suspected that Dr. Tate was going to be the suspicious one, so yeah, but yeah, I also yeah, I did really like the fact that Jake came to that realization that you know, he needs to see someone, and you know, he was resigned to admit that he might have been the one to blame deep down rather than the therapists, because they only went to therapy because of, and you know, that created a bit of an event where, yeah, so, but it's, you know, like it is easy to feel that, well, if we didn't go to therapy, but why did we go to therapy in the first place? And yeah, so yeah, there was that. But I also really loved the other plots as well, with Terry getting a bit embarrassed because of the book. That would enhance any kind of sexual experience with, you know, his wife. Yeah, and he's trying to pass it off like, that's not mine. Scully, this is yours. So, yeah. But I also really loved, like, Scully's message at the end. I don't really care what people think. So, he was happy to take the fall in order to, like, there is that, of course, anxiety, isn't there, when it comes, like, especially when it comes to something like that. You would, I don't blame Terry for, wanting to freeze, but sometimes, it's all okay and all of that. So, yeah. But of course, he was just really, really very defensive about the whole situation, to the point he called his, I loved that bit where he just called his wife, she was on speaker, awkward, very awkward. So yeah, but it was just something really, really fun, because deep down Amy wasn't really, like, it's not like she was going to take the piss out of him or anything like that, but there is that, like, self-conscious thing that really kicks him in the sides, isn't there? So yeah, and the whole Jocelyn bit was really, really nice as well. So like, especially at the end, he didn't want, like, with Rosa, should I say, she didn't want Holt to think, like, especially with the dynamic that her and Holt have, she didn't want anything to kind of jeopardize that. So yeah, and there is, of course, that, like, worry, really. So worry really plays a really prominent theme in regards to this episode with Jake in therapy, and why he like, despite everything that he's gone through, there is always going to be that worry when it comes to therapy, based on his past. So yeah, and of course Terry worrying about his, like, about that judgmental stance that the precincts might have, and of course with Rosa and how Holt might perceive Jocelyn. So yeah, so it was really, really great that Rosa got to feel Holt's approval there about Jocelyn and all of that. So yeah, but it was really, really great stuff. But yeah, I really, really loved how this episode really was. So, and it really got, I feel like it really got the, I guess, main stars of all their stories, with Terry, with Rosa, and Jake. It really got them to kind of feel like they can open up a bit more. So yeah. Any whoosies? Where is episode number 12 is the question. I'll load it up. It's always the prolonged part, because I have to set it up. I have to get the subtitles up. Because if I use the default one, it doesn't have that, like, standout feature, and that might become a bit of an eyesore for people. And it's like, well, I don't want that. I want something that people can easily read, just in case they want to keep up to track. Where it is there. I'm just not seeing things today, apparently.
And apparently the bullet went straight through his nipple.
Whoa, nature's bullseye.
Oh my god, I love the way your brain works.
Oh, wow!
Anyways, he's in a coma now, and Captain Holt thinks if I'm here when he wakes up, I can get him to talk.
So what'd you call me for?
Because I need a partner.
Well, what about them?
Oh, we're not here for work. I brought Scully in because he needs some medical tests.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
I'm here all
Scully.
the time. I'm kind of the mayor of this place.
And chat and catch up and laugh, and technically we'll be doing our jobs. I call it a casecation.
Casecation.
All I ever wanted.
Ooh.
Casecation had to get away.
Babe, this is so sweet.
bit high
Do you honestly think
pitched.
that Holt's gonna let me
This
just...
is Raymond Holt. I can come to the phone right now.
Hey, sir, I'm just here at the hospital with Jake, and I think he could use some...
Oversight? Agreed.
Oh my god, he agreed.
Casecation, all I ever wanted.
I am?
Yeah, you were just helping me set up.
Fine. Enjoy your weird anniversary with just the couple.
Oh my
Thank you
god.
for your help. So, what do you think?
I love it. It's really
Casecation?
romantic. I mean, except for the comatose body in the middle of the room.
Oh yeah, just pretend
my
it's part of
God.
Paris. Imagine we're on a walking tour of the Louvre and our contact lenses switched. I got to see the world through your eyes.
But our prescriptions are different, and the world was so blurry.
Yeah, it was crazy. I thought I was having a stroke. Okay, your turn.
Number 4!
Oh, is that an old witch introducing us?
love
That was exactly what you sounded like.
No.
Yes.
Agree to disagree.
Number 4 was when we played laser tag and we shot all those little kids.
Oh yeah. It really messed up Little Mason's birthday.
It was the coldest night of the year, and you put socks on my feet.
I'm
while I
here for
slept.
this.
You
Like,
never even took
let's have a
credit for it.
compilation
Now I'm getting
reel
credit for that and for not
of
taking
these
credit.
two.
That's double credit, you fool.
You two are just the cutest. I can't wait for number 1.
Oh my god, you heard
I'm
that!
Pam. Mixed race babies are always so adorable.
You said words.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't have kids yet, but we're gonna start trying soon.
I just have the
Oh.
one, my Bobby.
Hello?
He was such a cute
Hello?
little kid
Until he died. I didn't mean right away. I just meant in the near future.
Oh. Okay.
Yep, there it is. Oh no, someone's a bit anxious.
There, which is that I don't know that I totally know that I for sure want to have kids.
Oh.
So.
You don't?
No.
When two people have diametrically opposing views on a subject.
Talk about it lovingly and decide how to move forward.
Structured debate.
Oh. Fine.
Oh shit. Okay, okay, that works, I
Let's
guess.
take 1 hour apart for research and prep. Yeah.
Great. Let's do it.
I mean, she's really
I'd be
determined to have
careful
kids.
if I were
Oh.
you. Relationships are like bowels. Once you get them twisted, they can never untwist.
Damn, you're in here again.
You'll be taking the negative. Each round will be individually scored by our judge, Captain Holt.
Do you need to hear my credentials? Debate moderator license, D as in Delta, 810. For Y as in Yankee, 41, J as in Juliet, J as in Juliet, 6.
Great.
I have a variety of timers. Do you prefer a buzz or a ding?
Don't.
Ding.
Okay,
I love
Peralta,
it.
You can present.
Mints. Take the water park. I would never go with you, but you know who would?
Charles.
Kid.
Point to
kid.
Amy.
That's not your call to make, Peralta. Point to Amy.
Okay, fine. New subject. Work. We both work
2-0.
way too
The
much.
higher your rank, the more control over your hours. Plenty of people have jobs and kids, Jake, and they
And
find
the
a
more
way.
time
This
she
has
can
become
spend
more
with her
about your
kids.
employment status. As your supervisor, I feel I have a conflict of interest and should abstain from judgment.
Okay, so do we both get a point?
No, Kevin has been on the phone all this time.
Oh!
He's also a licensed debate moderator.
License number J as in
But I kind of have some dad issues with certain people.
Me?
Raymond.
Yeah, but not just him. It's every male authority figure for my entire life.
Hey, Jake, can you move Legends of the Fall from new
Oh,
releases in the drama?
sheesh.
You got it, Dad. Craig was only
Oh,
6
oh,
weeks
what?
older than me.
What?
Since this has become about me, I'm going to have to abstain from this round as well. But Kevin is still standing by.
This is about the fact that I don't want to bring a human being into this world unless I'm 100% sure that I'm ready to take care of
It's
it.
understandable for
Okay.
Jake, really. I mean,
Too emotional. Point to Amy.
Okay, Gail is
Oh,
clearly biased. I think we
there's
need a
a-
new moderator. What? How many people are on this phone call?
how many moderators are there?
Okay,
Yes.
so. No.
What?
I need an answer from you now.
Like right this minute?
You could take a day or a week or maybe a month.
Not a lot of time.
Okay, Amy.
I mean, that doesn't seem totally fair.
Well, now you know how I feel. Women don't have the luxury of waiting till we're 60 and then changing our.
He's not talking about waiting till 60.
You don't want kids because I don't want to start over at 38.
Start over? Like with someone else?
Casecation, all I ever wanted.
Oh, bad
Casecation,
timing.
Casecation, the vibe.
Really? I didn't know you wanted kids.
I don't know if I'll ever want kids, but you should have them. They're so cute. It's up.
Oh, it is.
Oh my god.
Anyway, you want to Jake? I'm a pretty good bully.
Thanks, but no. I've got this covered. I left him alone with Terry. That guy's a walking advertisement for the joys of fatherhood.
I was just thinking that, to be fair.
Do it.
What? Don't you love your girls?
So much. I mean,
And someone else is going for the cookie jar.
Oh, no.
Hi, Pam.
It was Pam.
Closer or I'll blow us both up.
Oh, shit.
Maybe I could take a look.
Stay where you are. The man told me that when I got the bomb set, I should text him with his phone, and if anything went wrong, I should push this button.
No. You don't want to do that.
Yes, I do. I have to.
Well, there's only one thing to do when two people have diametrically opposing opinions on a subject. Structured debate.
Not the debate.
I just learned about it. Matters so much. How can you just blow yourself up? You'll never get to see her again.
Well, at least I know she'll be financially well taken care of.
Sure,
Yeah,
but
but
is this
you
really
don't
how
know
you want
that.
them to remember you as a murderer?
I'd rather be remembered as a woman who blew up a mobster to help her family, rather than a librarian whose bowels are tied up like a sailor's knot.
Okay, that's a very strong argument. Like a twisted bowel, but it's not. There's still one end of this bowel that's open.
Which end?
Holy shit.
The butt end.
I'm listening.
Okay, if you bring me that bowel right
okay.
now, nothing bad will have happened. And that'll be because of you, because you
made that
cooperated.
choice.
Also, let's clear everything out.
Oh, Jake. Holy shit.
You did great, Pam. Thank you.
Now that it's out of my hands, I can see it really is a bomb.
Yes, yes it is.
Oh my God, get some help!
Okay. Kind of liked her in the end.
Yeah. So, did they defuse the bomb?
Yeah, one of them. Oh, you didn't hear? There was a second bomb.
Of course there's a second
Your bud.
bomb. Oh,
Your bud
no! The anniversary thing!
I do want to have kids. With you.
You're not scared anymore?
Oh no, I am so scared. Maybe
But there
even
was
more
that
so than before,
situation,
but I
right?
was scared in there with Pam too.
Yeah.
And I didn't panic or mess anything up there. If anything, I was sharper, and I was a friggin' debate genius.
Debate genius? Oh, that's very hot. Ooh, I like that.
Now, I am a fan of the show American Gladiators. How do
No.
you feel about the name Blaze Peralta?
Blaze.
Not great.
What about Laser?
No.
Nitro?
No.
Viper?
No.
Atlas?
Oh, I do love atlases.
Common ground.
There we go. Just don't do it in the elevator. Now, of course, time. Oh, that was a great episode. That was freaking fantastic. Because there was a lot of intensity, not just in terms of the unknown in regards to, okay, do I want kids, etc. But it was also that, like, hostage situation, which was really, really powerful. And of course I felt like it was very fitting that it would change Jake's mind, because I think as scary parenthood can be, which is totally understandable, especially for Jake of all people, nothing there is a scarier element of not being able to, especially when you also consider the fact that his last memory of Amy could have been that they were in a bit of a squabble. You don't want that shit. So, yeah. But it was really handled well. So yeah, that was a really, really intense episode for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Not just in terms of the talk, my microphone's just slanted a different way there, so great. But yeah, it was not just intense in regards to obviously the talk in regards to the idea of Jake and Amy and children, but also of course that last scene, which of course did help, I guess, Jake's worries in a sense, because I mean, that was certain death there. And like I said, I think the big worry is that the last memory that Amy would have had with Jake is, that ultimatum, I guess, which I wasn't really comfortable with. I'm not gonna lie, because I do love Amy, but I felt like that was a bit of a move to make. So, yeah, because it's understandable about her wanting kids and all of that. I mean, I'm as well surprised that there hasn't been this talk before they got married, because even me and my fiance have discussed about having kids, and then we're not even married yet. But yeah, it is understandable that she does want kids. And to be fair, I thought she was a bit younger, to be fair, than 38, but still, it's understandable that she's 38, and it's going to be a bit harder. I understand that, because I'm coming into my 30s this year, and I haven't had kids yet, so and who knows, that might change within a few years. But yeah, it can be very, very hard. But there's also this understandability in regards to Jake's side of things. And I got that so much when he talked about his... Because I had a feeling, especially given how his dad was, that it would be a thing that would have made him worry about, fatherhood and all of that. And I get that from a personal stance. Because there is a huge level of worry when it comes to me, and the prospect of having kids, because like Jake, my biological father wasn't exactly far from it, a great role model. The less said about him, the better. But it also it does make me worry as well. And there is also a side of me that thinks, well, I can't be a worse, parent than he was. But it's just the impact, the hurt and all of that he leaves. And it just makes you worry as well that, I don't want to be a failure. And that's it, because, he was a failure to me, my sisters. And failure is complimentary, because he was far worse. But like I said, I think it's the impact that it leaves that you just don't want to be a failure. It doesn't matter, I guess, how, like, the level, the extent of the damage. It's just the idea of being a failure, and that's, a thing that has made me worry and all of that. So, and you could understand with Jake why he is not exactly he is not exactly in a position at the moment to be like, okay, let's have kids. So because of we go back to the last episode, for crying out loud, where he finally agrees that he's going to get some help. So because I don't know how long it's been between the last episode and this episode, because we're on episode 12 and it's been a year since Amy and Jake got married. So, you take one episode every, month, isn't it? So, but it doesn't work like that, I guess. So, but still, it's not something, it is something that Jake is still going to take his time on. He is, happy to have children one day, when he's in a position comfortable enough. So he was just a bit undecided at that moment, and that's it. He didn't say no, but Amy said, well, I don't know if you're going to say no or yes, and I can't wait that long. So, and yeah, yeah, that's it though. I just don't know if if it would be in character for her to throw that ultimatum there. Like, I get it, obviously, with her being 38 and whatnot. And yeah, but at the same time, there's also those worries you got to understand from Jake, the experiences that have been stained to his mind. So, and it's completely understandable for Jake. So it's understandable for her wanting kids, and she doesn't, like, especially with her being at 38. And she might not be able to have children in 10 years' time. The clock is ticking, of course, but there's also that situation that you got to understand Jake's side of things as well. That empathetic side of things. So yeah, but yeah, because it just does feel like, otherwise, Jake might be backed into a bit of a corner, because it's like, do I have kids or do I lose Amy? So, but it's also a thing that should have been as well discussed before marriage as well, I guess. So, because even Terry called Jake out about, you didn't do this before you got married and all of that. But like I said, even me and my partner have discussed the prospect of having kids. And we're not even married yet, so but it's something that has come up a relevant discussion, so especially because of the fact that I personally don't want to start off too late and all of that, like, in terms of my perspective. So it could be a thing that could happen within the next few years and all that shit. But it's also, and that's it though. I think no matter what as well, for me, worry's always going to play a factor. whether, you know, I have whether the fact that, you know, that day of having children arrives and all of that, there's always going to be worry regardless, because I think you do also want to you do want to do your best for your kids. You want to create a great impact into their lives, and that's it with Jake. He doesn't want to be like his father, and it's very, very understandable. You want to be a great father, and I think Jake would be. So, but yeah, it was I did like the debate thing. I mean, was it the idea to stick around with, in terms of like, should we have a structured debate in regards to the pros and cons of having kids? That's subjective, but it was very, very funny. Like, I was thinking, who's going to mediate? Oh, Holt, of course. So, yeah. And, you know, it kind of works because Amy does look up to Holt with such esteem, mentor and all of that. And Jake looks up to Holt as a father figure. So, it works really, really well. But then, of course, Kevin was on the phone, and then everyone else. So, but it was really, really, you know, fun stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, the Pam situation. I, you know, was worried that Pam would be up to no good. Although, of course, there did seem to be that, like, situation where she was, like, under duress, I guess, in terms of doing... I don't know, like, see, I don't know if the Antonio Banderas kind of character is going to come back in the future, but, yeah, there was that situation where Pam was in a bit of a bad situation, and it seemed like she had no choice, really. And then Jake just tentatively trying to cool down the situation. It was like, obviously Jake wasn't going to die in that room. The detonator wouldn't have set off because yeah, you had an idea that Jake was going to survive. It was still intense though, and for the character himself, like I said, Amy's last memory with Jake could have been this whole squabble, and that would have made her feel like absolute shit if obviously the worst were to happen. So yeah, but it was a very intense situation, and it was just really, really great to kind of intertwine that with obviously the little debate with Jake and Amy, I guess. So yeah. But yeah, a really solid episode, I felt like. So yeah, and of course a very, very big talking point in regards to the relationship with Jake and Amy. So yeah, but great stuff. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You should my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!